Metro Manila's real estate market is shifting. The highest, most reliable returns are no longer scattered. They are aggressively consolidating around hyper-connected infrastructure hubs. If you have capital to deploy, you face a strategic choice. Do you secure an asset for immediate rental yield today, or do you prioritize long-term capital appreciation years down the line? This chart plots Metro Manila's districts by growth potential against connectivity. Most areas force a trade-off. But in the top right, where high growth meets maximum connectivity, there is a specific gap. That gap is being filled by Glam Residences, a new development by SMDC. To understand why it sits in that high-performance quadrant, look at the geography. This is Triangle Park, a 250-hectare emerging business district in Quezon City. The property itself is a single tower rising 39 floors, bringing nearly 3,000 residential units into this specific pocket of the city. The average entry price here sits at about 260,000 pesos per square meter. Our goal is to determine if the location's economic fundamentals actually support that number. To figure that out, we have to map how this property's hyper-connectivity interacts with the commercial growth happening right outside its doors. The first lever for your ROI is frictionless mobility. When a building is physically wired into the city's transit grid, it changes the asset's utility. Here is the immediate advantage. The MRT-3 GMA Kamuning Station is located directly outside the building. The true multiplier sits one stop north of that station. That single stop drops you at the unified Grand Central Station, connecting you instantly to the LRT-1, the rest of the MRT-3, and the new MRT-7 lines. And crucially, it connects to the upcoming Metro Manila subway. This infrastructure represents a concrete catalyst for future property valuations in the area. This dense web of transit options creates a physical funnel, opening your property to a perpetual pool of mobile professional tenants who need to navigate the city without friction. Because you aren't reliant solely on one local demographic, this extreme connectivity acts as a hedge, guaranteeing high baseline rental demand and minimizing vacancy risk. Shifting from transit mobility to geography, we need to examine the commercial halo effect. Remember, Triangle Park contains 250 hectares of concentrated, active commercial development. The most immediate driver of value in this district is the newly opened Solaire Resort North. This map highlights the distance. Solaire is exactly 1 kilometer away from Glam Residences, offering a highly walkable route. That proximity attracts a high-income tenant demographic, ranging from CBD executives to the management staff required to run a luxury resort. As Triangle Park continues to add commercial density, the surrounding real estate benefits from predictable, aggressive capital appreciation. Being inside that commercial halo establishes the unit as a high-yield, appreciating commercial asset. Finally, we evaluate the physical asset. Location is vital, but the architecture and design must match the neighborhood to maximize your return. The interiors here feature high ceilings, lustrous finishes, and bespoke furniture accented by champagne gold. The ground-level experience includes a grand main lobby, a dedicated residential drop-off, and a sophisticated reception lounge. Up on the 5th floor is a dedicated amenity deck holding the swimming pools, the playground, and landscaped areas. Capping the building is the roof deck sanctuary, featuring a sky lounge and viewing decks that give you uninterrupted panoramas of the Quezon City skyline. From an investment standpoint, these features provide an aspirational lifestyle, allowing you to monetize the building's prestige alongside the physical square footage. This luxury premium is the mechanism that allows an investor to command and sustain top-of-market rental rates. We've looked at the transit access, the commercial halo of the CBD, and the luxury premium built into the tower. These three levers provide the mathematical backing for the property's valuation. The central question is no longer if this location works, but how you optimally deploy your capital across the available units. Based on your timeline, this matrix maps out two primary strategic pathways. First, we have the yield-focused investor. Your goal is securing immediate, high-frequency rental returns. For this profile, the optimal target is the one-bedroom unit, ranging from 24 to 38 square meters. These one-bedrooms match the budget of the CBD workforce relying on the MRT-3 daily. The second pathway is the capital appreciation strategist. You park capital for significant long-term growth. Align this strategy with the project's target turnover in November 2025. Holding the asset through that timeline aligns your turnover with the completion of the subway and unified station, capturing the peak of infrastructure-driven value. By aligning your unit choice with these macroeconomic advantages, Glam Residences stands as a high-efficiency financial instrument for any portfolio.
Quiet whisper starts to bloom. Dispelling shadows in the room. No heavy latch, no rusted hinge. Just gentle knowing, deep breathing. The world outside can rush and chase, but I find my calm, find my pace. A steady drum, a soft chime sound on fertile ridge, expansive ground. Open the gate, let the current run, under this bright, abundant sun. A flowing channel, wide and free, for all that's meant for me. Hands unclenched to soften hold. More stories waiting to unfold. Each breath a deep receiving pour. New pathways opening at the door. The world outside can brush and chase, but I find my calm, find my pace. A steady drum, a soft chime sound on fertile ridge, expansive ground.